Around 2 hours ago, I found out that my baby, my bicycle, was stolen. And yeah, first thing when I was going to my work, because I'm every day cycling, so I going around in the city with my bicycle. I go to my work and back. I go to my trainings and go to shopping every time with my bicycle. So this is my amazing baby that helped me to move from the city and do some sport activities. And for me, this is essential to have it in my life. And yeah, when I open the door in the morning and then I go closer to the place where I store my bicycle, I saw that it was gone and the key was broken. And first seconds I was like thinking, okay, what's happening? I mean, I understand that something bad happened, but I was like, maybe I put the bicycle in another place and something strange happened. And then I realized that yes, it was stolen. And when I was back to my flat, my neighbor told me that another neighbor bicycle was also stolen. So it was not only me who has this interesting situation today, but also my neighbor. And it was at night because I was cycling yesterday evening. I did some shopping and then I put my bicycle and lock it in a good way. So it was at night. And what happened today? Today I need my bicycle to go to work. And the point is that today there is a strike in public transport. So public transport is not working today in my city. Nice, right? So I cannot go by public transport to my work because it's not working. And I cannot go because I don't have my bicycle. And yeah, to take in a taxi or something, I thought that it's too much. And yeah, I just wrote to my boss and to my colleagues that this situation, and yeah, maybe the best option to do today is to go to work from home. So, because I can do that as an IT person. So, yeah, um, this situation happened. The things what I feel is from one side sadness, and from another side is that relief. That maybe sounds strange. I have a certain perception that every time when something is going out of your life, it can be materialistic thing, it can be people, it can be some sources, etc. I'm thinking that this is for the best. And if it will come back to me, then it will come back to me. If it will not come back to me, that means that certain bad things that could happen not happen, or certain negative things or karma or wherever the person who made some harm to me takes. So for example, if something was stolen from me, I'm always thinking, okay, maybe this person takes some bad things out of my life and take it with him or with her or with they. So this doesn't mean that I wish someone some bad things. This is another point of view that I'm lacking something left my life, and maybe it's also not only good things but also bad things, like emotionally or certain energetically, I would say energetically left. So that helps me to stay a bit more positive, even if I feel sad because my bicycle is my baby, and this is very hard for me, but at the same time I'm trying to think positive and be strong. So, coming to the point what to do. First thing, I went to Google and trying to understand what to do in this situation, and the main recommendation was to call Polizei and go to the police office and say about the things what's going on, and the second option to do it online. So I tried to do it online. I found one of the websites. I was not sure that it was exactly the right website, but there was a form that you have to fill all details about your bicycle, what's the firm, what's the mark, and etc. etc. So all the details, and then you have to put your data, your address, your personal data, and then you have to send it. So when I did it first time and I sent it, I didn't get any email or any identification number or like any number. What's the request I sent? Then I was thinking, okay, maybe there is a problem with internet or website. I refresh the page and then I fill in again and I send it again, and there was the same situation. So I think it would be nice if people from IT will work on that and yeah, make it work. So then I was like, okay, the second option, before going by foot to the police officer, to the nearest police center, I was calling to this police office, and there was a nice lady, and she was speaking with me in German, and I was explaining her the situation, and she said, yeah, okay, if online it was not working, maybe it's better if you come. And then I asked her what to bring, and she said that I have to bring my ID card, and yeah, so that would be easier to make a request and do it again. So yes, today my plan is to walk. I think it's like 26 minutes or something like this, to walk to the post, to the Polizei, to the police officer, and tell them about the problem. When I was making a Google research, the good thing what I found that in the police officer in my city, they start to publish photos of stolen bicycles. So for example, the bicycle was stolen, and then they found out, and then they take a picture, and then they put it on the website, so the people who are searching for their bicycle can say, yes, this is my bicycle, and then can pick up. So I think this is very interesting and nice option. So yeah, during next days, weeks, months, I will check also, yeah, if it's possible to find my bicycle. Also about the stories of stolen bicycles, I remember there was a story about the girl, and she said that her bicycle was stolen. And then she was looking on the internet, and she saw that someone in the city was selling second-hand bicycle, and she definitely found out that it's her bicycle. So what she has done, she come and she say, yes, I like this bicycle, can I buy it? And basically when there was a process of selling, she was basically sit on a bicycle and run away with a bicycle. This is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to look next days if someone is publishing and trying to sell the bicycle. Maybe it will not happen next days. Let's see. I'm not sure about the methods and scam, how it's going on right now. Maybe it will come next weeks or next months. Probably not in my city, maybe in closer cities or in other cities. But definitely what I'm gonna do is to check and to look for my baby. So yeah, just to sum up, this experience is quite challenging, but yeah, I will go to the police officer and check what is going on, and hopefully there will be some solutions how to find a bicycle, and hopefully there will be less situations that people get into this unhappy stage of losing something, of losing bicycle, etc. And that reminds me to the first time when my bicycle was stolen. I was, I think, 7 years old when I got my first bicycle. It was old-fashioned bicycle. It was red one, and I love it. I love it so much, and it was in my home country, and I think it was long time when I was cycling in this bicycle, and we put it inside our home in the corridor that no one can steal it. But after summertime, when I go back home, I saw that someone went inside the house, went inside. There was several doors, and they went inside even the last door, and they stole my bicycle. And I remember that feeling when I was a teenager, and my wonderful red bicycle was stolen, and I was so sad. And I think these emotions that I had as a teenager was very sad, and I think right now I have feeling the same. Maybe it's not so strong, but it's like the same feeling that you lose something, that you don't have a lot of resources to buy something, and you're really caring about the thing that you have. You really care about one thing, because you don't have 100 bicycle, you have only one bicycle, and you appreciate everything what you have in your life, and when you lose that, you feel sad. So yeah, but again, I'm trying to be positive and trying to be strong, and yeah, so work hard today, and let's see what is going on in my next stage. Also about, as I told you, the bicycle is the thing that I'm using every day. So the thing what I've done, I just went to the bike rental place. I already rent a bicycle. I think, let me check what's the name of the firm. So it calls Swap Rad. It calls Swap Rad. So I already rent the bicycle there, I think for 1 or 2 months before, because my bicycle was in repairment, and I kind of like that. So I paid like more than 20 euro per month, and also for registration you have to pay additional, and it was quite good. So right after I saw that my bicycle was stolen, also what I've done, I just registered to rent a bicycle to have certain period of time when maybe it will be some months or maybe more, then I will rent the bicycle, pay every month, and then cycle till the time that I'm able to buy my new bicycle. So let's see what will be in the next stage. So I am already out going to the police officer, and the weather is very amazing today. It's sunshiny and some birds are singing. Oh my god, I see very nice flowers. It smells like garlic. This is so beautiful, so amazing. I'm going to the police officer where I called, and it's more than 2 kilometers from my home. So yeah, I'm trying to go fast, and you know, even if the situation is not nice, but the weather is so cool, because last days it was snowing in Germany, and now it's like a real spring, you know, some spring feeling. So telling about my bicycle, so I want to have some words about my bicycle because he deserves it. So it was 2020 in March, I think, then my old bicycle got broken totally. So I went to the repair shop and asked, can you repair it? And they say, we will not try to repair your bicycle. And I was asking why, and they told me because if you will have some accident on the road, the police guys will come to us and ask, okay, you repair your bicycle, and then we as a repairman shop will get problems. And I was like, okay, that means that my bicycle was in very bad condition, my old one. Then I thought, okay, there is no way to cycle. The brakes was not working, and the tire was broken, so everything was broken. And I was like, okay, this is a time, it's a sign, I have to buy a new bicycle. So it was on the time then lockdown was really badly happening in Germany, and I went to the shop. It's called Standler, and honestly speaking, I didn't spend a lot of time to search for my bicycle. I was like googling the internet which bicycles they have. I was searching for a mountain bicycle because my style of cycling is not very calm. So basically I'm going on the roads like this. So as you can see, it's not asphalt, it's roads like this with some stones, and I'm also going to the city, so I'm going everywhere. And I was like, I need a mountain bicycle that will still be alive after my adventures. So that's why I was looking on the website when I was on the train to the store, and I found nice orange bicycle, and I was like, oh my god, yes, I love the color. And it was American bicycle, the firma Scott. And right when I was in the store, there was several bicycles with different sizes, and the consultant was very kind. He helped me to find my own bicycle, and he made certain things for me, and then the next day I could take my bicycle. So that was my first. Oh look, it's so nice. I can show you more. Nice. So that was my short coming up how I get my bicycle. And then I was working in Frankfurt, and after 5 months I was coming back to the city where I am right now, and I took my bicycle with me. So I was going around everywhere with my bicycle. I went to Obi with my bicycle. I put a lot of heavy stuff in my bicycle, and when I was moving from one flat to another, my bicycle was there, and there was a lot of things that I experienced and my bicycle was there. That's why it's not only the thing for me, it's more like energetically like a part of me. So I'm sad that it's not with me anymore. So breathing deep. Just left the police officer, and just want to mention that it was very nice. Like when I went inside, I said that, hey, I'm not so super fluent in German and I'm still learning, and he was like, yes, it's okay, the police officer. So they were very kind, and they were explaining me. So in the police office, they give me a paper that I have to fill in, and basically there was the information about me, my name, address, etc., and also the detailed information which bicycle I have, which parameters, which color, what the size of the bicycle, and one of the most important information that they need to know, it's Rahmennummer. So this is the number that is on your Rahmen. Guys who learn German, tell me the translation in English. I need to remember how is it. So this is Rahmennummer. It's very important. So you have to fill in, and you have to describe what's happening, in which date, blah blah blah. Interesting fact is that the online form that I tried to fill in the internet had less information, so there was less points that I have to answer and fill in. And in the office when I went, it was nice, it was bigger, so I have more chances and more options to write down, so that was quite interesting, the difference. So maybe because I used the form not from this city and from another city, so probably that was the reason. So in different cities they are different. So I didn't find the one that in my city. So I recommend, if you have a chance and possibility to go to police officer, it's the better. Because in the form online I have no option to put my pictures of my bicycle. And at the end, the nice police officer, he gave me a paper that I have to read in German, so I have some things to read in the evening, and also gave me his card, so I can send him an email with attachments of my photos of my bicycle. And that was impossible to do when I was trying to do it online. So again, recommend you to spend some time and go to police officer, that they will support you. So interesting fact about the dates. So everything what is coming to the big kaufen, big things that I'm buying, I'm always saving the checks. And when I was buying my bicycle in Frankfurt, surely I saved the receipt, and in this receipt there was all information about the mark of the bicycle, this Rahmennummer, all details, and also the amount of money, how much I paid there. And the interesting fact, just think, I bought my bicycle, as I saw, in 2020, 12th of March. And in the next day, 13th of March 2020, I took my bicycle from the store. So I would say that happy birthday to my bicycle was on 13th of March 2020. And today is 14th of March 2023. So basically yesterday there was a birthday of my bicycle that I take him from the store, and it was already 3 years, not 2, 3 years, then my bicycle is with me. So yesterday it was his birthday, and sadly yesterday someone took it from me at night, or maybe today at night. So today is 14th of February, 14th of March. And when I'm looking at these dates, I'm thinking, is it real? Is it real going on? Like, why exactly the same dates? Why it's not other dates? You know, the guys or the company or the team who is stalling the bicycle can take my bicycle all the time during these 3 years. Why exactly on the time then 3 years ago I took my bicycle from the store? This is a mystery, don't you think? I think there's some reasons why it's happening like this. Maybe, you know, there is a certain agreement, like, okay, you buy a bicycle and exactly after 3 years someone have to take that. So yeah, this is a limit of the time that you have to use your bicycle. But this is komisch, like Germans say. This is very strange and interesting. So far I don't have an explanation why it happened, but anyway, I got a message from the guys who are renting the bicycle, and they say that they will bring me a bicycle, not today, they will bring me a bicycle in 2 days. So good things that they will bring it to my home. So there is a delivery, so I should not go exactly to the store, so that's nice. Only the problem that I have to solve during next hours is to think how I can take public transport or wherever to go to my work trip, because tomorrow I have at 5:90 I have a train to Frankfurt, and the public transport is not working at 4 o'clock as far as I saw. but maybe I have to double check the public transport schedule, and maybe I can take the train. But today, as you remember, it's a strike, so public transport is not working, and it will start working tomorrow at 1 o'clock, as far as I saw, hopefully. So hopefully tomorrow the public transport will work, and at least I can go to main train station and go to the work trip. So let's see how it will go. This story about my bicycle. Everyone who has the same situation, I wish you good luck, and I wish you stay positive, and whatever happens, just accept that, do the best things as you can do, and if you don't find the things that you wanted, then maybe something you think will come to your life. So all the best to you. This is unbelievable crazy, but I found my bicycle, and it's right here on the street. Crazy. So about some updates. So my front light was missing, and also interesting thing, I found a piece of cigarette in the backyard. You cannot see it now because I took it out, but yeah, so the front light was missing, and yeah, right now I need to take this out because my fluset is broken. So yeah. Also, when I was cycling, I hear a certain noise. I think it's a chain or something connected with a chain, or in the front. I was not sure. So I think this week I will bring it to the repair shop. So let's see. Also, interesting fact, I bought this Schloss. Guys who learn German, tell me how it's in English. So I bought this protection some years ago. I use it a bit, but not so much, and I'm happy that I still have it. So now I can still use that. I still have to think how should I bring it to the bicycle. I need to find the additional details that I have. So yeah, this is it. Interesting fact. Yesterday the police officer told me that I have to call them or let them know if I found my bicycle. And I was like, how? And then they say sometimes the guys who took the bicycle, they leave the bicycle in somewhere near. And I was like, that will not happen, like most probably not. And what happened today? So because I didn't have a bicycle and I have to have a work trip to Frankfurt, so greetings from Frankfurt. It's very nice and snowy here, and I have my train from the main train station at 5:90, so I have to cycle, and because I didn't have a bicycle, I decided, okay, I will walk to the train station, that I will have a train, it calls U-Bahn, so at 4 o'clock or something like that. And so I was like, wake up at 3 o'clock and then left the flat. I was walking, and after 550 meters, you know what I found? In the darkness, I found my baby. I was so surprised, I was so emotional that I could not really believe that this is really happening. And I was double checking, okay, it's real, my baby. And the surprise thing for me was that probably it was already yesterday standing there. Probably because I didn't pass in this road yesterday, so I went to other roads. So I'm not sure that at which time these people left this bicycle here. It was yesterday evening or yesterday morning. So if it was yesterday morning, then the full day no one touched my bicycle and it was not locked. So if in this case, then kind people in my city who didn't touch my bicycle and didn't take it, so that's nice. Another interesting fact is that my light, like front light, was stolen. The rest was still there. I also found a small piece of cigarette in the basket of my bicycle. So probably that was the thief. So there was a robbery guys who left this piece of cigarette, or maybe there was just a stranger who put it there. So don't know about that. The thing what I've done, I wrote to police officer that finally I got my bicycle, and I wrote all details about that, and I sent the email to the renting bicycle company that, hey guys, mystery happened, I found my bicycle, so sorry, next time maybe I will rent your bicycle. So yeah, so that was my interesting night morning of 15th of March. And I'm just curious if you heard about such stories, or maybe you had this situation when someone stole your bicycle and then you found it. Please share in the comments. I'm very curious to hear about that. So it was happy end. It is happy end, and I hope that it will be happy end in the future. I had another locker, luckily. So I bought it and I use it sometimes in the past. So I'm luckily this morning I already had the old locker, and I locked my bicycle right now in the main train station of my city. Hopefully no one will take it second time. Hopefully, because right now I'm in Frankfurt. So yeah, this situation teaches me that it's important to be calm, confident, no matter what happens. And if things are going on in a certain direction, then you have to do certain steps, A, B, C, D, and just follow the river and do your best. So sometimes lives give you some surprises, and the things that you lost, they come to your life again. So I wish all of you that the things that you lost and that left your life and you really want them come back, they will come back to you. Take care. Psst, psst. Additional information, I spoke with my neighbor because her bicycle was also stolen, and she made an online request to the police that her bicycle is stolen. But she has another situation. She bought this bike some months ago and she has insurance, so she's trying to get some money from this situation, from the insurance, and I hope it will work for her. And her bicycle cost 1,500 euros, so it's quite nice bicycle, quite expensive. So my baby was costing like 500 euro approximately when I was buying that in Frankfurt. And we were speaking with her, and I told her how I found my bicycle, and that this guy was really cycling, so he was trying to sit on my bicycle and he changed the speed to really cycle. And I was thinking, okay, why he didn't take my bicycle? Maybe at the middle of the way he decided that no, it's not worth it. But he took her bicycle, as far as I saw, because I have only one explanation how. Because I tried to cycle in a simple bicycle, because when she's cycling her bicycle, she was more or less sitting straight. And when I'm cycling in my bicycle, I always have to, change up the icon, just to my body is doing something like this. So because it's my mountain bicycle, so you have to cycle like this. And I tried to cycle in a normal bicycle, imagine, and hold. So like imagine that you are holding your bicycle like this, or at least trying to do it in parallel. So cycling in one bicycle and carry my bicycle on the second hand. It didn't work. it was very hard, and I was like, no. And I start walking. I think maybe this guy tried to cycle on my bicycle and hold her bicycle at the same time, and seems like it didn't work, because it's very complicated physically to make it, like to really to hold it, even if you hold like this, even if you hold like this, even if you hold like this, and you're cycling another bicycle, it's very hard. So probably he left my bicycle on the street because he decided that her bicycle is more important than mine. And yeah, I mean, it's more expensive and new than mine, so maybe in the middle of the way he decided to give up and not take it. Or maybe he put this bicycle that later on he wanted to take that. This I don't know so far, but this is interesting information about you. So the ones who has a mountain bicycle, you have some advantages when someone is trying to steal it. So again, all the best to you.